then am I safe next week if you get head of household? Absolutely no deals have been made like that. Michelle will tell you that. Jesse will tell you that. The only deal I made is that I would not put Michelle. Up for head of house, or when I became head of house, I knocked her on the block, and Jesse was not my target. But I think the whole house knew that going into the head of house. It wasn't like it just came up later. Memphis was my main target when he targeted me, and so it wasn't a big surprise for me to tell Michelle that Jesse wasn't my main target, because he's not personally. So it wasn't as if my mind switched or anything like that. And I wanted you guys to know that I have not made a deal with Jesse. You guys can all go up and ask him one by one. He'll tell you that. I'm sure he'll say, she just said I wasn't her main target. So, and Michelle the same way. The only deal I made with Michelle, you've all heard it, is that she won't put me up next week if she gets head of household. And I think that was fair, so considering we were both standing up there the longest. I respected her for staying up in the game that long. And so I gave her, my word, and hopefully she'll keep her word next week. I don't even know if I can trust her to keep her word. I don't know. But, I wanted you guys to know as a 7 that I did not promise Jesse anything. So, I want you all to know that. And I just kind of wanted everybody to tell me, what they're thinking, because I am trying to, do this as a group and with the 7 and, winning head of household. I can see each of us winning it each week and getting the next 2 out, And I hope that's the way it happens. I can't play this week. So I'm going to be down there like Keisha, peeing my pants, going, please, God, one of the 6 of you win it, because that's my only prayer. So it's, I just kind of was like, well, where does everybody stand? I know people have a lot of hatred towards Jesse. I don't like the guy, he attacked me last week up in Libra's room, or up in Keisha's room. He came up and personally attacked me and came after me and said horrible things about me. I've told a couple people that the thing is with Jesse is he's very loud, he's rude, he's tearing our group apart, he's trying to tear our group apart. Luckily we've been surviving through all of it. I'm still, and I think it's a personal thing. Yes, Memphis came after me and said he was coming after me. Second of all, I do respect Jerry, too, who's on slot this week and also wants Memphis out. The third thing is that Memphis does have a car, and it does bother me, you guys, and I don't mean to be selfish, but he has a $60,000 car. And I'm like, I don't want him to get second place, or even first, and still be driving off in a brand new car, too. Another thing is I think he's silent. I think he's the guy version of Angie. I really believe that. And I know some of you guys are friends with him, and I respect your friendships, but he's very, very sneaky.
Yeah, I think we're friends with him, but I think that we still don't realize the game.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's shown that I like him as a friend more than fucking Jesse. I can't even talk to Jesse.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like Memphis. I've been talking to Memphis more this week, too.
Yeah, because he has no one left, but, he ignored us for a long time there, too.
Yeah, of course, and I'm not, and I'm not stupid,
Right, and we all see that. We all see that he did that and that he doesn't have anybody right now. We see that, and he has to come to us. But, again, I'm not letting it get past me either. That even when I did my HOH speech and when I put him up for eviction, I said, Memphis, I go, obviously you got the #1 person that wanted you out of the house to be your best friend. Obviously you're doing something right. He's a smart player, too. He might promise you this, promise you that, but, I just don't hear much from Memphis. He's very silent. Like I said, he does definitely remind me of the guy version of Angie. Yeah. So it's scary. At least I know when Jesse's coming because I can hear his loud fucking mouth from 3 doors down. I can hear him. He's screaming. You can hear him. But with Memphis, he's so silent, and you don't know who he's coming after. You have no idea who he's coming after. And so it's scary. It's scarier a little bit, I think Jesse, I honestly believe in a lot of ways Memphis is also better than Jesse in competitions. I do. When I saw Jesse struggling up in the head of household competition and Memphis staying up there the last guy, that was scary to me too. But that's why I was just voicing my opinions. I wanted you guys to know where I was coming from. But, I definitely want you guys to give me some advice too. I don't have my mind made up 100% right now. So I was like, I need to bring the other 6 of you in here so I can hear, I have heard Libra and Keisha, they came to me and, voiced their opinions, and I completely understand because Jesse has caused a ruckus in this house, and we've all seen it.
He's quiet now, so whatever.
Yeah. But I didn't know where the rest of you guys were coming from or what you guys' thoughts were or anything like that. It's a tough position to be in. Keisha understands from last week. It's very difficult. You think the whole world is against you. I think I blamed Big Brother at one point too, but they were against me. But it's tough when you're up here and you're by yourself and you're thinking, oh my gosh, is the 7, are we all still sticking together? Are we sticking with the plan? We got the numbers. We could definitely be the last 7 standing in this house. And once that happens, whatever we have to do at that point. But if we can just get to that point, it'd be great. It'd be strong. It'd be very strong. But, I feel like, yeah, we made an agreement that the head of household will decide who goes out, but then again, I'm not going to pressure you guys either. I can't do that. I can't make, if you guys decided to go one way, you decide to go one way. I just want it to be out in the clear what everybody's thinking, and I'm just hoping that, we agreed upon what we agreed upon, and it would go that way. But
well, I don't think it's a secret that Jesse's he's not well liked by anybody in the house. I mean, nobody would consider him like a good friend. So that's a personal level. But when we're talking about a strategic level, Memphis is a cool guy. I like hanging out with Memphis, and he's probably one of the cool cats that that's in the house. Period. And when we say who's a stronger player, just on paper, I would say Memphis is a stronger player. And
go ahead, finish.
And he's on the block, and we have an opportunity to take him off. You never know when's the next time we can take him off. Jesse, he can guarantee if he's not, you can't guarantee how many times he's going to be on the block either. So
he's been on the block
every single time.
But
that's the thing. I mean, we can pretty much guarantee if he does stay in the house, he's going to be on the block again. So it's not
not if he wins.
That's the thing. You can't guarantee it, but
he has to lose the next week.
We do have the numbers. Again, we have the
next week.
What are you going to say, Dan?
Here's my thing. As long as either one goes, I'm happy because they're both strong players. But Jesse's won HOH. He's won a veto. Okay. The other thing is, if Jesse goes, Memphis and Michelle aren't going to come together. If Memphis goes, you have Jesse and Michelle. There's still an alliance there. But, I mean, that wasn't the agreement. That's just my concern. Obviously, I like Memphis. I hang out with them. But if we need to cut them for the betterment of the 7, that's fine. I know you get mad when I hang out with them, but
I don't get mad at when you hang out with them. I just advise you when.
I'm sure that people look at me the exact same way.
Yeah. Okay, if we hang out with people, so what? That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, let's go back.
We're all on
2 weeks ago.
Page.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
I just didn't want you to look like that was. I said do whatever you want to do.
We respected Keisha's wishes last week. She wanted Angie gone, and everyone, we said, hey, Keisha, whatever, it's your call. And we all sat here and agreed on that. And I don't see why any other week it would be any other different.
I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be any different.
It's your call.
I mean, we all have personal feelings towards the people. But
just like last week or any other week,
Well, last week, I think everybody agreed with me that they wanted Angie gone. So it made it a little bit easier. I mean, I did what I thought was good for